So today I was reading about JavaScript performance and how I can improve performance in React apps. So I was just looking into web dev articles on how to improve performance. I found bunch of helpful tips, especially two new things, which are performance tab and coverage tab. Coverage tab just tells you key all the packages, all the things that you're fetching out of that. What things are you actually using in your app, right? So that was very helpful because I was using few packages only, and only 90% of the package, sorry, only 10% of the package I was actually using. So that gave me a very good insight that maybe I should use tree shaking more, or import only specific package, or like look for an alternative, right? On this private project that I've been working on, this helped a lot to reduce the bundle size, reduce loading times, and everything. Performance tab actually gave a very good insight uh, that helped me reduce an expensive operation which was like 500 millisecond each to 30 millisecond. And then I found out that in one place I was using reduce. uh, the problem with using reduce was it was slow. Let me give you example how slow it was. So the thing about, I was iterating on an n square loop, which was the original array was five, around 500 items, 500 600 items, and uh, inside that there was a smaller loop running, which was around like 10 items each, right? And I was doing some operations on them, and when I was using reduce, the total time this computation took was around 40 milliseconds. And when I used for each to do the same operation, it took 6 milliseconds. Now I'm wondering if for loop would be faster or not. I'll just check it out. But yeah, so just shifting from reduce to for each helped improve the performance a lot. So that was pretty cool thing I found out. And since this was happening in way smaller components, like too many smaller components, it helped reduce render time for each small component, which was again pretty amazing. I also found about the rail principle, or the rail thing about web dev, right? So which tells how good your performance is in the app. Um, so which was pretty cool. I was going through the article. Rail principle is pretty amazing. I remember the last three, which was uh, idle, loading. I don't remember the RA, but I was reading about them. I will look more deeply into them, how they are used. Oh, A is animation. I'm thinking what is R. I don't know, but I was going through the article, reading about each one of them, and they were talking about so many rules that like every operation, every computation should be under 10 milliseconds. So to give a more responsive. So 10 millisecond, if every option is there, or every task is under 10 millisecond, it gives a very smooth operation, smooth feel to the user that everything is going cool and everything. Second thing is to uh, optimize longer tasks. There are multiple ways to do it. I found three methods. First two I don't like, but they were suggested by some people in web.dev, so I don't. Not one. Okay, so the first method is to use set timeout with timeout of 0, so which sort of defers the task to be completed after all the long tasks are completed, or after all the tasks are completed, and it will pick it up as a different task. Event group I want to read again. I'm very blurry on that, but anyways, so point being, set timeout is a method. Some complex name was there, another method was there, and some on input defer or something like that was there. but the on input change or something like that, it wasn't suggested to you. So I will check. Lot of things are happening, but all in all, I improved performance in my app drastically, like very much so drastically. uh, and how to reduce commits to the DOM and everything. Like there are so many good articles about that. So yeah, there was just me going over them and trying to implement them. Bunch of others. I will read more about web performance a bit more. There are many good articles on them how to break longer tasks, because I do feel like longer task is the issue in most cases. So I have to find out how to do that. Yeah, so that's about today.